Hey, good evening. Hope you all are doing well. Hope your Monday was great. Hope your week is off to a good start. If you haven't already, please take a moment to hit that like and subscribe button for me. I would very, very much appreciate it. My little channel would very, very much appreciate it. These are some live trades from this morning that I captured before the market uh, took a dump. It went off the hill and just kept on going for most of the day. Um, Same narrative for me. It pops up, go short, and reap the benefits of it. Um, so I watch off camera, off of this screen capture. I watched the SPY, right? The SPY. Um, the SPY is like a barometer for me of where the market is going. Um, it's kind of like a big swim pool filled with water, and that water is all of the stocks in the market. Apple carries the most weight, so you could picture that as it carries 105-gallon buckets of water, where Tesla, for instance, would carry like 15 buckets of water. And the more that people buy those, the more the stock goes, or excuse me, the SPY goes up. And when people sell those, well, the SPY goes down. Same principle. But that's what I watch as I'm trading in conjunction with the Nasdaq, because wherever the SPY goes, the Nasdaq eventually has to come follow for the most part. For me, that's the way I trade it. You guys might look at it completely differently, but that's the way I look at it. And as long as I don't let the SPY get too far out of hand, my trades are manageable for the most part. One of these trades, I get stuck in it. It might even be, I don't think it's this one. I think it is the next one. And I get hung in it, and I hesitate in cutting it loose because I am watching what the SPY is doing. And as long as it wasn't running to the heavens, it gave me the confidence to hang on to it. Here I'm checking to see where we're at on the chessboard. Um, I was looking TradingView. TradingView has awesome charts, by the way. Um, to use them with futures, it costs you a little bit. I think it costs like 15 bucks a month or something like that to actually have the data live. But if you're doing this all the time, it's a very, very useful tool. Um, yeah, because I'm looking at it to see where those levels are at, see where we're at, see where this white line is, which is VWAP. And just in relationship to what we're doing, that's where I do my chart analysis, the pre-market high, low. Um, yeah, and I think this actually is this trade. And there's an interesting spot in this trade where, in hindsight, I really should have let go of it right coming up. When it hits this red line and bounced off of it, I really should have cut it right then, because that should have signaled to me, hey, this is a double bottom. We didn't crack that level, and now it has no choice but to go back up, right? Oh, no, not me. I hung on to that one. But again, I hung on to it because the SPY wasn't going to the heavens. The SPY wasn't making new highs. This hadn't eaten into this resistance, so it gave me the confidence to hang on to it, right? And it eventually comes back down and works its way out. I'll fast forward a little bit here. It did make me sweat it out for a few minutes, though. Here we go. Now it's fixing to come back down the mountain. Maybe. But a trade like this, if you let it get away from you, will completely wreck your day. Like Friday, I let a trade just like this get away from me, and then I added to it on the way up, anticipating it coming back down and rolling off, and it never did that. And then it was a soul stealer for me because it just kept going higher and higher and higher, right? Until it hurt. uh, Geez, I did hang on to that one for a while. So this is a note to self how not to do it, right? That is an ugly trade that works out in my favor, but that was dirty, nasty, ugly. And not all of them work. Admittedly, I cut this trade right here. Admittedly, I lost one of my evaluation accounts today. I was trying to YOLO it. I was trying to get it done and across the finish line on a trade just like this, where it pops up, I add it to it, and it didn't work out in my favor, and it popped the account and blew it up, right? So let's look at this from a chart perspective here. Okay. Pre-market high. This is market open right here. Market open. Spikes up. It makes a new high. Sells back off. Tries to come up. It can't make a new high. Sells back off. And then it basically chops around for, I don't know, an hour or so before it gets back under the pre-market high. The blue line here is the pre-market high. And then that's when it took it's below the pre-market high. It's below this white line here, which is the VWAP, right? So it's below all of that, and then it gets nasty and ugly and sells way off. This W pattern, right, is what a true reversal though looks like. You got a huge dump. The shorts cover. The longs jump in for a quick buck. It sells back off. It can't come down and make a new high, and then it retraces all the way back up. So how did I end up for the day? So first of all, drum roll. These are done. They're approved. All three of those are approved. So those are done. I can breathe a sigh of relief. I was able to trade those three accounts because they took that money away from that account balance, which gave me the confidence to jump in and actually trade them a little bit today. I didn't go crazy on them. I didn't try to push it too hard. I just made a little bit and called it quits for those. So I ended up 1373 on the day to the good side. And that eats into that loss that I had for last week. And I mark this as paid now because that is a done deal. That'll be in my account by, I guess, the 15th, I think is when they actually send those out. And yeah, all in all, that is a great start to my week. I couldn't ask for really a better start for me. And that is all I got until tomorrow. I really appreciate you all tuning in. And I will catch up with you all next time. Take care.